Oh, hello everyone. Oh, goodness me. Didn't even realise we were live. Evening everyone, and welcome to the TFRL in-season social race. This is Austria. I'm JimZ14, your commentator. Very good attendance tonight, considering this was put up 24 hours ago. 15 drivers ready to take to the track. I should be joined by Elliot F6 very, very shortly in the session, and also in the commentary box as well. But you're stuck with me for now. The purpose of this social race, if you're wondering, is to evaluate drivers' performance. Now, this is going to go down on record as a race that people should take part in, try their best in, because it does count towards one of their big goals next season within the sign-ups, and that is we're going to be evaluating previous performances in the league. Never been done before, but we're going to go back on the records and have a look, see how people's been doing, and then depending on how many people sign up, of course, we shall be in and going. We've just got Wise League joining there, the A League current leader in the standings. We've also got the B League leader Deneen here as well, which is fantastic to see. We are a couple of drivers down, of course. Good luck to Billy and James Killer, who are going to be appearing in the TTG mini league. I will put a link in to that if anybody wants to watch that very, very soon. Why would you want to watch that when you're here with me? Goodness me, I don't know. But it's up to you what you watch. But this social race, it is going to follow the same principles as TFRL as always has done. We have got short qualifying 50%, and it should be very, very decent indeed. So as we wait for people to join in, of course, we are expecting a couple of new faces into the session tonight, I do believe. And I'm just going to invite people once again. And hello to everyone that is commenting in the comments. I will get to those very, very shortly. I'm just inviting people, as you can probably tell with the blue screen on the viewer's end anyways. Let's get JB in, let's get J-Luke in, let's have a look at other people that could be attending. Oh, Matthias is on. I haven't even invited him. Goodness me. Niels, Onyx Myrtle, Stephen, Pelly, Rocco, S-Boy, Storm as well is also here within the session. I'm not sure why he was playing just on F1 2018 without being in the lobby. He's done that before, I'm guessing, to many people on this game, and this game, of course, just ruins league racing experience. But we do have a very, very strong turnout here tonight. And yeah, it should be good. Let's say hello to the comment section in YouTube. I think we've got 10 viewers watching at the minute. I better get a soft and mushy interview. Hello KNK, hello Onyx, hello Fidgeting Dragon as well. Not sure if my co-commentator is going to appear. He is going to be here at some point, I do believe. But for now, you're stuck with me. And 18 minutes potentially with me is better than having a full hour and a half with me, which I might get tonight in the social race. But for those of you just tuning in, as I've got Wi-Fi and airplane mode on at the same time, I'm not sure what I was doing with that. But yeah, in qualifying, I'm going to tell you a bit more of what you can expect to come from us, TFRL, in the next couple of weeks and in the next couple of months especially. We are going to be getting some of the F1 stuff out there. I will come into detail with that very, very shortly indeed. We're also going to be giving you a bit more detail on the Dirt Rally 2.0 front. With Keelan leaving, I've now assumed charge of that as well. So, Dirt Rally 2.0, something to look forward to. And, of course, if you are a GT3 driver, I will remind you that we are racing tomorrow night. Round 3 of the championship at... Is it the Red Bull Ring? Pretty sure it's the Red Bull Ring, actually. Oh no, it might be Monza. I do apologise. But Matthias is here anyways. Let's give a party invite out to him anyways. So I'm not alone and I can actually hear through somebody's mic. Let's give Mr. F6 co-commentator the co-commentator's treatment by inviting him to the party. Let's get Matthias in as well. It is 7 o'clock. We will start very, very shortly. Indeed, I'm not sure if JB and J Luke are coming along, but if they do, it's an extra 2 drivers in with us tonight. Right, I need to check the calendar for GT3s tomorrow. So hang on a minute, I've forgot where I've put the calendar. Which is absolutely brilliant. It's on Google Docs, not Google Sheets. Yeah, so next... Oh, we're in Dragon Trail Seaside. Sorry, we are in Dragon Trail Seaside tomorrow for any GT3 driver that's tuning into this. And it's probably expecting, why are we a day early? GT3s, it's going to be Dragon Trail Seaside, of course. So that is going to show up that. And do you know what? I think we can start. Yeah, let's start. Let's go. Everyone ready up? I'm going to go into spectate mode. In fact, no, I'll give out another set of invites and then have done with it. No, I'm not. Spectate mode. Everyone ready and up there. Didn't want to risk it. Goodness me. But let's have a look at the comment section. Anyways. Montana to dominate? Yeah, I think Montana will probably dominate in this, but it is a social race and this is based on driver performance as well, so this is going to count towards their end of season review that I'm going to be carrying out. As we start into the lobby, we're just a minute late, which is not too bad at all, and as you can see appearing on your screen there is the bull at the Red Bull Ring, this 10 corner track ready to seek the drivers here tonight. And good evening to Glock as well, and no corners I can gain time over others because there are barely any. OP in the 2.5 braking zones, says Montana. But as we are about to load in, we just wait for Wiselig and Rocco to line up and ready up. We are going to get going here in Spielberg in Austria. This was, of course, this did provide us with one of the races of the season, I think. Austria, earlier on this season in A-League, of course, where we had near a full attendance. I think it was 18 or 19 drivers turned up then. But we are here, and it's looking a bit overcast early on in this session, but it is dry, and the 3 compound of tyres on offer tonight are the Ultra Softs, the Supers and the Softs, I do believe, around this track. I might be mistaken with one of those compounds, but I'm pretty sure those are the 3 compounds that you're going to be expecting here tonight. Oh, JB joined very late on. I've just seen him join at the bottom there. So JB's also in. I didn't realise he was here, but good to see him here anyways. And JB, of course, trialling out. Hopefully this is going to be the start of his TFRL journey as we get the first car coming out the track. And that is Tio Montana, who is currently on that winning streak in A-League, of course, being dominant since his return to league racing. So let's see him on an outlap of the track. But I'm probably going to be uttering this quite a lot during the night, but I will now come on to the F1 side of TFRL for next season. Yes, season 3 it is going to be called. And currently, I have some dates for you to put in your diaries or to put on your iPhones or whatever. Sign-ups for F1 are going to open in about 2 weeks' time. It's going to be Monday the 25th of February. Monday the 25th of February. Note that down, because that's when the sign-ups open. The sign-ups will close then a week and a half after, on the 15th of March. So no more sign-ups will be taken then. Evaluation races based on time trial times, which are part of the sign-ups, and I will go through the sign-ups procedure at a later date. Evaluation races will start week commencing the 18th, so just after the sign-ups close, literally 3 days after. Driver placement announcement will be the week after, on Monday the 25th. and then the season is due to begin on the 29th of March. Now, I haven't came up with a calendar yet, but I've realised that Easter is 3 weeks from the start date, so we might have to have an early break and shorten the calendar down by a week or so. Unless drivers want to go through Easter, it's totally up to them. But anyways, you're here for the action. And Montana coming round turn 5, left-hander, reaching the end of the middle sector now, seamlessly into the end of the middle sector, looking very nice through there. Montana now running up towards the hill, up to turn 9, out on track. It's either 8 or 9 this is. And then another right-hander to end off. Watch out for the sleeping policeman curb there on the inside, because it does throw you off the camber of the corner, and it is a really bad thing. But already setting the pace there, Montana, with a 1:04 flat. And I doubt we have seen the last of that. As Storm goes across the line and validates his lap. Just flicking through the order. See if anyone of note that might be on a lap. Pigeon Dragon coming across the line. Goes second, just 2 seconds off Montana. And of course, the majority of this field is taken up by B-League guys, as you would expect, with it being a Saturday at 7 o'clock. Thank you to those A-League guys who have turned up, the likes of Montana, Punisher, Wise Legs also turned up, Berra, Lawmans. Thank you to all of those guys that have turned up here tonight. And 17 drivers for Social Race, just 5 weeks to go to the end of the season, is brilliant. So I thank you for that as well. As we reach the end of the middle sector with Storm on a lap. And Storms don't last forever, but Storm 2006 UK does. And he should. Not sure if he invalidated there. I think he has. He's backed off his lap and he's coming in the pits, I think, as well. So, Storm coming into the pits. And I may utter that, despite this being a social race, regular rules and regulations do apply, and any incidents that may happen should be sent in to me after this race. Even though this won't count towards anything apart from evaluating performance next season, it is going to be a notable thing going forward long term, as I've said, with the date announcement, and I will utter more details about that at the end of this session. I'm just going to go blue screen for a minute because I don't know if my co-commentator has arrived yet. He hasn't, and he's still on GTA, so I'm not sure what he's doing. I mean, it's 7 o'clock, so he should be here. Wiselig's gone 5th, by the way, just coming at the end of his lap on a set of super softs there. And I was right about the 3 compound of tyres being the ultra softs, the supers and the softs. And if you're just tuning in, hello, it's Jameshead14 here, and I am your commentator, your solo commentator at the minute for tonight. This in-season social race with 5 weeks to go in the season. After this, we will turn to normal racing in Japan next week, of course, with both A-League and B-League. But this is just a social occasion for the drivers to just get a mould with the cars a little bit more. It's going to count towards their performances and their tier placements for next season, as I say. And do you know what? I might even open sign-ups a little bit earlier if people want some clarity. But see, as Wesley comes up to the end of the hill there, into the final 2 corners, looking nice. Looks like he's improving here. Oh, and he's gone for a spin at the final corner, losing the back end on entry into the corner. There is a Haas coming his way, which I think might be Lawmans, who is just on a flying lap, and he's done well to avoid that. He just set a banker and is probably gonna come into the pits, I think, at the end of this one. Storm on an outlap coming around the final corner as well. Matthias at the bottom there. Deneen still set the left to there. Deneen still yet to set a time. The B-League champion-elect, we're going to call him now. And I may point out that Onyx is only 700ths off Montana, which is good to see the pace between Montana and Onyx. And Onyx is definitely, from the A-League perspective anyways, Onyx is definitely one of the most improved drivers, I think, this season by a long stretch. A big margin. I think he's improved from being totally inconsistent in the first half of the season. He's turned it round, and that performance in Italy really proved that he is a contender possibly for a top 5 finish, maybe even a top 10 finish coming forward. Punisher as well in third. A-League guys predictably dominating, but we've got AZR Glock there leading the B-League charge at the minute. I do recall, I think he won round here in Austria as Montana improves with a 103.6, a very nice lap by the Swiss driver there. And if you are new to TFRL, just click the subscribe button or tap on the subscribe button, tap the notification bell as well if you want to get regular updates, and I'm sure you would love to, because we do great stuff here in TFRL. Glock just improves there by 200th of a second in fourth, and we are nearly halfway through the qualifying session here in Austria. And if anybody does want to contact me, of course, I'm here. I'll be here to answer any questions that you might have. But let's have a look at the comments actually as we approach halfway in the session. Dry quali, wet in the middle of the race. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Corner Cut McGee came with tyres to win by 2 laps in the rain. Maybe more 2 seconds in the rain maybe, but I don't know. S-Boy on the run up to the line anyways. He's just improving slightly. It was an invalidated lap in the end. But because I've just mentioned Matthias, let's go on board with him on a lap here in beautiful Austrian Alps at the Red Bull Ring. And Matthias coming to turn 5, the left-hander. Looking nice through there, looking nice on exit. Turn 6, 7 and 8, that's a double left and then a right. Just getting a little bit wide on exit there, but not too bad at all. Matthias now, oh, he's invalidated his lap I think, because he's backed off. So Matthias, I think every time I go on board with him, he either invalidates his lap or crashes out of quali. I think he needs to improve himself going forward in A-League, especially in Japan next week, where corner cut heaven happens in the Degners. Deneen, however, the B-League champion-elect, is on the way round the final 2 corners now, and the Irishman looking to set it up. I think he's going to go around Glock sort of area here. Yeah, he just goes behind Glock actually, so B-League guys setting the standard in the top 5 with Glock and Deneen there. Storm just in behind by 2/10 as well. Berra, Wiselig, Rocco, S-Boy are the top 10 as we have approached halfway. Just gone halfway in qualifying. Not sure what's going on here in the middle sector. Fitchin Dragon just getting out of the way of a Sauber, who looked like it was Montana on an outlap. I think Montana may be actually trying to serve up his thing is we go on board, back on board with Matthias. He is reaching the end, he's reaching the final 2 corners now, the double right into the final 2 corners, just losing it a little bit on exit. He recovers it well now through the final corner. Matthias about to come up to the line, oh, and he's backed off. He's backed off and he goes 16th, but all 17 drivers have set a lap time as my co-commentator has joined. What time do you call this? Is he here? He's not here. Oh, brilliant. J-Luke has just joined though in the session. Fantastic to have J-Luke.
Fantastic to have J-Luke.
Bloody hell.
That's fine. That's fine. It's still fine. It's fine.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. If you can fix your mic, because I can hear myself. It's a lot louder than normal.
It's a lot louder than normal.
Ooh, Lomans goes 6th there with a 104.7. Nice lap. In the half there. I'm still trying to get around this. Oh, Montana's gone quicker with a 103.5. So nice lap there by Montana. Is that it? Is it fixed itself? Yes, it's
Yeah, I'm
fixed
good.
itself. Yay, there we go. Are you in the lobby, by the way?
I'm just logging up now, please. Sorry, my notifications are still off from when I was streaming the other night.
Oh, terrible.
That's why. Sorry.
Terrible. I sent you a message like half an hour ago as well on Messenger. Ah,
Did you?
I did indeed, and I sent you one in the admin Discord chat as well.
Sorry, neither of those has come through on my phone, so I can only apologise.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine. 5.5 minutes left though. Just to give you a brief rundown of what's happening. Montana on top with Punisher, Onyx third. We've got 18 drivers here tonight.
Good stuff. And,
18 drivers plus we've got JB and J Luke in actually. Two new drivers we're trying out.
good stuff.
You just sound like you're getting your tea. Oh, Onyx Mer running miles wide there. Coming at the left and right, the little chicane. Storm has retired out the session. Onyx coming into the pits. So I'm just flicking through the order. Oh, I have given a little bit of a F1 update today in the stream already.
What F1 update? There's been no F1 update.
There has. TFRL F1.
Oh, I thought you meant real life.
Sign-ups planned to open on the 25th of February. Which is, what, a week and a half, I think? Fantastic. Rocco coming across the line now. He is on a set of ultras. Is he going to improve? He goes up to 8th, just ahead of Lomans. I think he'll be happy with that lap there. And is it raining out on track? It is, isn't it?
Sorry?
Is it raining out on track?
Yeah.
Oh, I've just clicked on that. Yeah, I can see it in front of the visor on Rocco's thing on the camera. Wow. Volvo's just came online. I'm keeping my notifications off just in case I miss anything tonight, with it being a social race. Deneen coming out of the pits, fidgeting Dragon on a lap, actually going down the hill in towards turn 4, right-hander at the bottom of the hill here. Gradation changes quite different, but oh, the Ultra's really suffering, I think, with these greasy conditions now out on track, and Fidgeting Dragon just running wide there at turn 4. Montana feels like he's done enough. He definitely feels like he's not going to improve on that lap with the 103.5, of course, and oh, Fidgeting Dragon, goodness me. He's a bit ring rusty here in F1, Jesus. Fidgeting Dragon a bit ring rusty, hasn't appeared in B-League, of course, for a couple of weeks, with owing to work commitments. Anybody else notable that is on a lap? It's only really the bottom 5 that are on laps. JB now coming around the left and right, turns 6, 7 and 8.
Sticks, yeah? Turns 6, 7, 8.
Turns 6, 7 and 8, just to clarify that. JB though, oh, I thought it was pigeons flying across the track there, goodness me.
Yeah.
That was a plasticine board, I think, was it?
On Fidgeting
And that'll
Dragon's
be,
camera.
is that Deneen? That was weird. I saw that down the straight though.
You know, there's still something being picked up.
There's what being picked up?
Dust or something.
It must have been dust, but it looked like it was a white plasticine board sort of like looking thing. I don't know. That was strange. I'm going to review that later on. Oh dear, everyone pulling over though to the side of the road seemingly. Oh, we have had an improvement though. Pelly has gone 6th.
And he's happy.
Wow. Niels has gone 7th as well. He's on an outlap just about to start a lap, but the rain is getting a little heavier out on track, so they're just creating a little bit of greasiness on the track. Onyx Merlo is on a lap. Let's take you through the final 2 corners on board with him. And he's invalidated, so I'm not even going to bother going on board with him. He's certainly backed off. He's gonna. Oh, he's now preparing for that lap. Lomans has gone 4th, however. So currently A-League 1, 2, 3, 4 with Glock best of the B-League guys in 5th. And as I kept iterating at the beginning of the stream, this social race does count towards their end of season review next season. Oh my god! Lomans, what on earth is that?
What happened?
Really? Yeah, Lomans has just taken Onyx Mir out. I think on purpose as well.
Oh.
So, saying from one admin to another in AZR, clean your act up. Disgusting. Even though Niels is coming across the line now, doesn't improve. Rocco is preparing for a lap by the looks of it. The Fidgeting Dragon is on a lap, is he? Oh my god, his ERS is on 13%. Oh, that's him done. Oh, and he nearly loses control of the car. Another plasticine, but what have the plasticine's boards done to deserve this? Goodness me, Punisher is out on inters, I made just add. Even though there's been no DRS disabled.
Yeah, he's getting some,
well, it is, yeah, middle of the, oh, Fidgeting Dragon. Oh, Rocco, how's he avoided that? My god. Crazy, crazy screaming. Yeah, there is going to be a wet middle part to this race, apparently. I've been informed by the comment section. Rocco looking very quick, though, through this middle sector. He's on the pace here. Final 2 corners, matches, hits the apex nicely, just running wide on the exit of the corner. Rocco across the final corner. Yeah, he's going to go right up there, you know, with this. Rocco, oh, he's a 10th down. And Niels has gone into the gravel. And there's Punisher going backwards. Goodness me.
Just gonna point out, Rocco just ruined his lap by weaving down to finish straight.
No, I think he knew he was down, that's the thing. Which is the same. Let me have a look at some of the stuff that is going on in the chat, in the comment section. We're going to see Niels' eyes crashed out. But the in-season social race qualifying has ended. Someone like Lomans is driving for AZR. I'm not going to comment on that because I'll probably get kicked out, but you never know. Well, whatever I saw there was absolutely disgusting and totally goes against our rules and regulations. But Montana on top as predicted, Punisher second, Onyx Mir in third. Nice top 3 there, I think, followed by Lomans, who will be starting 9th. That promotes 5 of the B-League guys, actually. Glock, Deneen, Pelly, Niels and Storm all push up a position. Rocco's going to be starting from 10th, and it's Berra, S-Boy, Wise League, the champion of the champion-elect of A-League, Wise League. Fidgeting Dragon 14th, JB, Matthias, or Stephen, and we've also got J-Luke in the session as well. So 18 drivers, about to whet your appetite out on track. Some crazy kid is going off in the background.
Sorry, I didn't realise it was that loud.
It's fun. Oh dear. And again, similar conditions to qualifying actually. Here in the session. Oh, I've got to put out the stream link. Oops. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Every league race is 40 to 50 minutes. Yeah, it is, J-Luke. Well, it depends on the nature of the track, I think, in terms of how long it'll be. And I may just iterate that good luck to Billy and James Killer, who are competing for their respective esports team in a mini league that's going on tonight as well. I thought I'd just get that in there. I wish them best of luck. They're probably they're probably at the end of qualifying now. If I can get on the stream, I can have a look at how they're doing and I can give you a live update of what is happening. As the formation lap is on, and 18 drivers about to begin. It'll be interesting to see how JB and J-Luke get on, especially in their TFRL debuts here. Top 10 obviously opting for the Ultra Softs. Looking down, Berra and J-Luke have only gone on Ultra Softs by the looks, and the rest of the bottom 8 are on Supers. That's S-Boy, Wisely, Fidget and Dragon, JB, Matthias, and Stephen. And I may just add, because we are on the first formation lap, that a new rule will be coming into play subject to the admin team obviously passing this through. People disqualifying on the formation lap will have punishments.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And that will be part of the new 3 strikes policy, as well as the new super license system that we are going to be bringing into place. That's subject to confirmation, of course, from these guys. From my admin team, of course. Top 3 prediction.
Oh,
I know who I'd be going
Montana,
for.
Glock, Punisher.
Glock, Punisher, interesting.
No, sorry, other way round.
Hang on, why is Lawman starting 4th?
Yeah, because Thingy got penalised. Wait, what?
Exactly. How's Lawman starting 4th? That's a glitch.
Was the penalty given at the end of session?
I think it might have been given after the checkered flag, actually, so it might not count.
Oh.
Anyways, we'll get underway nonetheless.
No, look, it demoted him, 9th.
Oh yeah, it is. I don't know what was happening there, but 5 red lights are about to go out here in Austria for the in-season social race. Niels has jumped the start. Oh dear. And I think Lawman's might have jumped the start as well, but it's lights out and away we go. And Montana trying to go around the outside. Niels. Oh, there's contact on the inside. Niels should have never.
There from Montana.
Do you think? I think Niels was in every right to. I mean, he jumped the start, but he should have backed off that going into turn 1. As Onyx is trying to go around. Oh, Glock out of nowhere! Oh my god! Is that Glock? Is that Glock? Yes, it is, and it's caused an absolute mayhem start to this race. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Pelly's round, Glock round as well. Oh dear, the 2 Ferraris not having the thingy, and everyone. Oh, VSC's been deployed. The VSC has been deployed. So, race neutralisation has been brought upon the drivers. Montana leading by 7/10 from Onyxmer and Punisher. Very early for VSC, I may add, as we are about to. Oh, Romans. Stopping right in the back of him there. Just pay attention, guys, on the VSC, of course, and of course, any Goldstein in the come next season, any Goldstein on under the VSC or under the formation lap or anything like that will not be allowed, and they will be punished as well. And the rain is starting. There is rain out on track.
Yeah, look, he's coming in at quite a good time here.
Matthias is coming in. Oh, come on. He sped under the... and Onyx has got a drive-through as well. Onyx has got a drive-through from 2nd. And he's closed right up here. I don't know, he sped under the safety car. Obviously, he's hasn't checked the delta time. Is that lagging on your end, or is it mine?
There's no lagging from me, buddy. There's some overtaking going on, though.
J-Luke's gone on inters? You must be kidding. Wrong tyres, man. Wrong tyres. God. As Montana pushes away from Onyxmer in 2nd. J-Luke's gone. Yeah. Oh, yellow flag sector 1. Pelly is out of the race, so unfortunate for him. He's only made it 2 laps. And Onyx is in probably to serve as drive-through, I think. Good tactics actually by Onyx, but it's going to cost him about 18 seconds. DRS now enabled on lap 3. Onyx going straight through the pit lane here. He's going to be out ahead of Lawmans, I think.
Yeah, in fact, he's done this at the wrong time because we've gone back green.
We've gone back green. Yeah, we've gone back green like ages ago.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Goodness me. Battle for third goal going on. Storm, Rocco and Wiseleg, who has seemingly avoided all that Turn 2 mayhem, and Wiselig is already up to 5th, the A-League champion-elect. But it's getting a very, very greasy out on track. And looking behind, Fidgeting Dragon trying to go for a move on S-Boy as well. Oh, he tried to send that up the inside. Can he do it here? No, he backs off. Oh, goes very slow though. I think he's got front wing damage, has he? Maybe the right side end plate, if anywhere. Berra just struggling. Maybe the wet conditions already playing a part into this race. As Rocco is lined up a move into the second to last corner on Storm. Fantastic move. Have a go, Rocco. Down the inside. He's up to 3rd. Beautiful move. That was fantastic. Great commitment there by Rocco. What did you say?
I said, unfortunately, I missed that.
Oh, it was absolutely brilliant. Go and watch it back on stream after this race. But Rocco just sent it up the inside. Storm gave him plenty of room on the outside to get the move done. Fair play to both drivers. Storm up to 3rd. Yellow flag sector 3. Is that JB off? Yeah, it is JB off. Goodness me. And there's Niels just going through shot. Definitely not Inters at the minute. Probably in another couple of laps. Storm going around the outside of Rocco into turn 4. Can he try and send it back on Rocco? Good position of the car there by Rocco. Just keeps him at bay. And Denis now on the back of this battle for 3rd. And S-Boy and Fidgeting Dragon are still going at it as well. Onyx Mers got past. Oh, Stephen. As we look through the field, Rocco just beginning to try and pull away from Storm. 5.5 tenths, extending the gap a little bit. Wiselig now right on the back of Storm and Deneen. Oh, I've just realised actually, A-League champion-elect against B-League champion-elect. This is going to be interesting. Yes, I want this action to unfold during the night. This is going to be brilliant. Lap 5 out of 36, if you're just tuning in. Montana 4 seconds clear of Punisher. Rocco in 3rd. Onyx Mert did serve his drive-through, so that's why he's further down the field as he was. But Wiselig now going around the outside. Oh, outbraking himself, and he's gone miles wide. Just losing control of the car as well on the greasy outside of the corner there. S-Boy. Something's happened to Fidgeting Dragon. There's been contact up into the hairpin. Not sure what happened to Fidgeting Dragon. S-Boy lost a position to Berra, and Fidgeting Dragon got spun. Deneen ran the outside of Storm. No way. No way. Has he completed that? No, he hasn't.
Not now he hasn't, but he will do here.
Oh, it's getting so greasy out on track. Goodness me. Wiselig has lined up a move around the outside.
Someone else is up there.
Punisher into the pits. It's definitely looking like Inters to me. Don't take that as you will though. Wait for the DRS to be disabled first. Wiselig upping the ante now, trying to get Storm into turn 1. Backs off. Just about, but he can get the one off the corner. Super Softs are going to be fresher than the Ultras in these wettening conditions. And Wiselig already with the best run out of turn 1. He has got him done. And Deneen, actually, he shouldn't have done that, Storm, because Deneen now up his inside is going to complete the move. Wiselig running wide. Oh, and he spun! Oh, Wiselig! Oh, and he spun as he spun into Storm. Yes, he has! He spun into Storm. Unlucky for Storm. Wrong place at the wrong time there. No front wing for Storm. No front wing for Wiselig as well. These wettening conditions really taking effect here in Austria. This social race not failing to disappoint at the minute. Everyone further down the order. Oh, Stephen, Fidgeting Dragon, Glock, Lawman's all in the pit. And DRS disabled, so everyone, Montana, literally just about go through the final corner, pits very late on there. So he's coming in. And Punisher actually, I failed to spot that he's actually pitted. As J-Luke has left the session. And there is J-Luke's AI car running down the straight there. Deneen in, S-Boy in, Onyx Mer in, Punisher is coming around the final corner. But Montana, coming out the pits, he's going to be miles out in front. And in fact, he's gained out of this, because Punisher is going to be out in second. As everyone into the pits goes on the intermediate compound of tyres. Apparently it is supposed to be drying up by the end of this race. It'll be quite interesting. Battle going on between the two AZR guys, actually. AZR Allmans and Matthias. Niels is out. Matthias lining up a move on Norman's. Oh, a little bit of lag going on to him there, but...
It's not just me then. You saw that as well.
Yeah, it was just a tiny bit like, might be the host, to be honest. But as long as they're still going, I'll be happy. Onyx is hosting. Matthias trying to line up a move on Lawman's. Lawman's braking slightly earlier than Matthias, but that was to get the better run through the corner, and he has actually pulled away out of the exit of turn 1 there, and Matthias trying to line up a move. Nothing much further going on further down the field. Further up the field as Matthias launches one and he's contacted Lawman's. That was late and he realised that. Berra is trying to go around the outside of both of these. And Berra... Matthias has let Lawman's go, by the way, and Berra now lining up a move on Lawman's. Doesn't go for it. I wouldn't go for a move in these conditions, certainly. We see the battle for 12 heating up. JB has gone on a set of softs. Is he mad?
What?
JB, he's retired. He's just realised that. He's probably thinking, "Oh shit." Goodness me. Oh dear. Lawman's, Berra, Matthias trying to line up a move. Potentially Berra losing out in the second to last corner though, and Matthias now is going to have the better run through the final corner. He's right on the back of his fellow compadre. In fact, 3 Dutchmen fighting it out here. Lawman's pulling away. Yellow flag sector 1, sector 2. Not sure who that is. A little bit of contact going through turn 1 there. Matthias and Berra. But that I think was down to desync rather than anything else.
I thought it was a good move there actually.
It was a good move, he was well entitled, but I just rode on board with Matthias and there was a slight bit of contact on that rear end. And it just sort of like unstabilised the car, and that's why Matthias, you've seen him go about 7/10 up the road now. As Onyx Mars closing in on Rocco. Speaking of Rocco, he's just picked up a 3-second time penalty. And Rocco, Onyx Mars nearly ended up in the pit wall there. Just got caught a little bit off the final corner there, losing the back end through there. Let's have a look at some of the comments. There's quite a flurry of comments coming through actually in the comment section, so let me have a look at this. Wiseg's gone past Storm. Storm must have made a mistake there obviously, and Onyx trying to get Rocco as well. It's just Neil's commenting about stock setup as stable. 9 ballast. Wasn't smart as Onyx Mer dives it up the inside, just forcing Rocco a little bit off track. A little bit aggressive there if I've got to be honest, but Onyx Mer gets that move done. He's up to 4th. And Kari Karam actually has just tuned in saying, "Can I join this league?" Sign-ups open on the 25th of February, but may be open if people want it opening thingy. I could even open it this Monday, to be honest.
Oh, Rocco's off.
Oh, yeah, he's off. Goodness me, I saw that on the back of shot there. And he's now got S-Boy about 2 seconds away.
We've got absolutely everyone on in.
What's your opinions on Deneen actually running in 3rd? B-League champion-elect. Outperforming Wise League. Outperforming quite a few of the A-League guys, actually.
Well, look in here, actually. Wiselig is... Let's just see how quickly he can catch Visiting Dragon.
Should be able to catch him relatively easily, I think.
Oh, he has through there, look.
7/10? Yeah, gap coming down. I think next lap around he could be on top. Oh, Stephen is actually running in 7th place. Maybe going for TFRL best result here.
For now.
For now, yeah, it is a social race, and this does count towards their end of season review, of course. And Wiselig is lining up the move. He could get it done late on the brakes here, but I wouldn't, because he'll just send it and then take Vigilant Dragon off into the gravel with him if he outbroke himself there. And playing the smart game, I think, but we are due for track conditions to dry up. Vigilant Dragon a little bit slower than that through thingy. Oh, Stephen coming back to these two as well. managing the setups through as we are on lap 11 now. Montana leads by an ever-increasing margin of about 8 seconds from Punisher. Deneen in third. Oh, Stephen running wide there in the foreground of shot. Glock has just got Storm just past him there. Matthias, 3-second time penalty. As Fidgeting Dragon lining up a move on old Stephen. Here we go. Is he going to get it done into turn 1? Late on the brakes. Very late on the brakes. He's made the corner. But is Wisely going to take opportunity out of this? He's going to go wide at both of them. He's got a much better run compared to these two. He should make this look quite easy around the outside. Fidgeting Dragon's there. He's boxed in a little bit Wisely. He's going to go around the outside. Fidgeting Dragon 3 wide into the hairpin. Oh, Stephen somehow has kept in front of Wisely. Wisely just boxed in there going in towards turn 2, and Wisely now has got to try and do it the hard way around the outside into turn 4. Fidgeting Dragon breaking late. He's breaking later than all of them. Going around the outside. Fidgeting Dragon just sending him onto the gravel.
Don't think he knew he was there then. That was quite a fair move.
And Wisely retires out the session.
Oh, Stevens up the inside of Fidgeting Dragon there.
Not sure what's happened to Wisely there. I will chat up with him after this race, of course. Fidgeting Dragon and Old Stephen is going on, but there's a more prominent battle going on just ahead. S-Boy and Onyx. AZR Academy driver against former AZR CEO. I say former. I say also former AZR driver as well. I'll launch it late. No, he's not. S-Boy just running out the corner a little bit. Rocco looking maybe a little vulnerable to these two. It's Fidgeting Dragon and Old Stephen. Oh, there was a bit of hand of rage there from Thingy. But I'm going back to Onyx Mur down the inside. He was just coming across S-Boy there. And he's still coming across him, but it's fair play move. Fair play, and he's got the move done. And it's still side by side. Fidgeting Dragon and Old Stephen. Look at this. Fidgeting Dragon and Old Stephen. I don't know where to turn to. Old Stephen trying to go around the outside. He's going to be much earlier on the brakes compared to Fidgeting Dragon, and he's got that move done finally. Now Fidgeting Dragon can pull away. He's got 17 seconds to S-Boy, who is ahead of Fidgeting Dragon at the minute out on track. Glock closing up the one. Old Stephen could be interesting, and we've still got that battle for 11th going on where Matthias has got past Lormans and Berra. So Matthias actually was 13th the last time I looked, and he's now 11th, so seemingly getting 2 moves done. Nicely there. J-Lig's AI getting in the way of some of the field. Glock lining up potentially a move on Old Stephen.
We've got Onyx on the back of Rocco as well now.
Oh yeah, Onyx has caught up quite a lot actually.
So the side-by-side between Lormans and Berra.
Oh!
Berra just gets that move done. And
yeah, he's on a lot fresher tyres compared to Lormans actually. Just gonna.
On Stevens.
Ooh, yeah, he's got a much better run out. Here he goes down the inside. He's gonna have to keep it on the inside line, I think, to defend this from Old Stephen. But job done. He's already got the move done. Oh, Stephen just a little bit late. Oh, catches the back end there of Glock. Just a tiny little bit of contact, but enough just to send him a little bit offline and just to unsettle him a little bit there. Don't know where to turn to. Montana now 10 seconds clear of Punisher. Deneen in third, seemingly running clear of Deneen and Onyx, who is lining up a move potentially here on Rocco. Keep an eye on both Glock and Old Stephen. I think that move is that thing he's done, and Old Stephen in fact is into the pit. Onyx very late on their brakes, trying to send it around the outside of Rocco into turn 2. He's got much closer towards him. Rocco defending the inside. Onyx changes line. Rocco's gonna have to defend this inside line. Now Onyx now around the outside. He's trying to go around the outside of him. Rocco later on the brakes though, and defends it well. Again, masterclass driving here from a B-League driver and an A-League driver, and I would factor in S-Boy soon in this, because these two starting a battle will bring S-Boy into things.
Oh yeah.
If he can just pick up a little bit more speed, he can definitely come onto things. Glock is closing out on Fidgeting Dragon as well. Considering this is a social race, there's quite a lot going on. Oh, Rocco running out wide. Onyx. Oh, contact! He did. He sent Onyx into the pit lane. Oh, and he's came across him. That's dangerous there from Onyx Mer. Don't think much could have been done about that, to be honest. S-Boy's done good avoiding action there as well. Onyx, I think he could have just tried to take it down the pit lane and would have avoided any sort of contact there. There's the yellow flag in Sector 3. Which might have been for Storm, because Matthias has gone past him. Just seeing thingy, that's oh, S-Boy's got a very poor run out of the corner there. Onyx has got him. Oh, S-Boy just struggling for car control. Through the right hander there. That was turn 4. Now into turn 5.
David's helmet doesn't look good on here. These are their Lawmans. The crack helmet looks good.
Kane Dot said he might sign up to F1, but he hasn't done a race on this game. Oh, Glock's round! Glock's round!
There goes Storm, there goes
Berra, and Glock, I think, is just gonna, yeah, he's just gonna settle in behind Lawmans and try and hope for the best here. Rain's seemingly easy enough, I think, possibly.
Really? Staying the same.
Staying the same, but it'll dry up in Austria, it'll dry up quite quickly, this. Oh. Billy apparently got 10th in that mini league I was on about. Very good performance, and he has signed up to an esports team actually.
I saw.
Yeah, Nexus, I think James Killer's also in that team as well, but Storm and Berra, 2 Force Indias. Berra sends it around the outside, nice move, completed already, going through the hairpin of turn 2. Oh, turn 2, turn 3, whatever you like to call it. I say turn 3 now because I count the little left kink as a corner.
Onyx closer to Rocco than he's ever been.
He's got to floor it after the final corner and try and get the move done into turn 1, I think, here. He's not close enough. He's not close enough. Not. If he was right on the back, saying a 10th and a half off, he would have got him. Tame closing speed, actually, for Onyx Mers. Thinking, but he's closed up here, and here we go. Oh, Rocco. Oh, I think Rocco missed the gear there, maybe. Onyx going on the outside. Late on the brakes. Rocco's late on the brakes. Similar braking zones there by both drivers. Rocco forced him off again.
It's good, clean driving, though.
Yeah, brilliant driving between both drivers. And Onyx actually lined up a move. Is he going to go send it around the outside? He's going to go switch back here. Rocco's going to go out wide. He's got the space, he's got it, the car ahead, just force him on the grass a little bit there, a little bit of contact. Rocco on the inside, Onyx trying to send him around the outside, it's still side by side going through turn 5. S-Boy just sitting in watching on the background. Rocco has somehow defended that. But has he? Oh, front wing damage! Front wing damage from Onyx there. Left side end plate. Such a shame. And he's... Oh, he nearly lost it into the pit lane there. Goodness me. Rocco's got a much better run out than him. He's right on the back of him going into turn 1. Rocco, Onyx coming across him slightly. Onyx coming across him again. Yeah, just got to watch his lines a little bit. I might have to speak to him and again... Oh, and he's been collected.
S-Boy's hit him.
S-Boy, yeah. Matthias trying to get a move done on Fidgeting Dragon there as well. Didn't quite complete that. Onyx Mer, I've just got to really put out a comment towards him now. If he wants to act like this in Japan on Friday, then I'm sorry, but I will get him to retire out on track immediately.
Yeah, he was just returning favour there. He was returning the favour to what Rocco did.
Possibly, but I mean, this does count towards their end of season review, and this will be going down on record. Matthias around the outside, switch back, Fidgeting Dragon's miles out wide. Matthias easily passed. And Berra could be closing in on this as well. We've got Lomans and Storm going at it, just in behind. Could develop into a 5-way battle potentially, this. Oh, Fidgeting Dragon very late on Matthias! Goodness me!
What?
Fidgeting Dragon was sent up with the inside of Matthias! That was Danny Rick-esque! Matthias defends the position well though, Fidgeting Dragon. Rain has stopped it. Rain, I think, has stopped out on track.
It has. That stopped pretty quickly, actually.
Lap 22, I think, for dries. I'm going to call it now. Lap 22 or 23 for dries.
I call 24.
Might be 24. Well, 22 to 24, let's just say. Let's just agree to disagree.
You stick with yours, 22 to 23. Don't start stealing my thoughts. Right.
Well, it's the relatively around the same numbers anyway. But Matthias.
24.
22 to 24. Richard Dragon winning wide out there, getting the 3-second time penalty. Lawman's closing up.
Berra's on the back now.
Yeah, Berra on the back. 2 A League drivers and a B League driver. B League driver in the sandwich, of course. Oh, Fidgeting Dragon very, very late. And Lawman's
down the inside.
Down the inside. Storm's going to get the better run out. He's got better run. Miles better run. Oh, I thought Berra was going to close up on Fidgeting Dragon there. Oh.
Lawman's to the
Lawman's
inside.
there on the brakes.
Move is done. Oh, a little lock up.
It just
done.
Yeah, that was a nice move actually.
Down the inside. Berra down the inside.
Oh, beautiful. Just caught on board late on with that. Fidgeting Dragon's going to send it up the inside. Oh, that's silly. That is silly.
Oh, he kept the position though.
Yeah, Berra keeps the position, but I think it was Fidgeting Dragon backing off and just letting him go. He realised the mistake. So good sportsmanship there, if that was the case from Fidgeting Dragon. Montana, though, we haven't even mentioned him for a couple of laps. 16.3 seconds, seemingly dominating out in front. Punisher on a lap all the tyres compared to him, 16.3 seconds down. Deneen in third, Onyx now in fourth. Rocco was running in fourth for quite a while. Now he's down in sixth. S-Boy got the move done on him. I don't think we saw that. S-Boy's now ahead of him.
No, I think we did see that. It was quite a while ago, wasn't it? Yeah, it happened when Onyx and Rocco had that incident in the last corner.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or somewhere, and then S-Boy just came through, took them both. And then their battle raged on.
Deneen's in.
Rocco's onto the back of S-Boy.
Deneen's in, is this for dries?
It's a bit
Has
early
to be.
dries.
I think it's 2-3 laps too early.
And here comes Rocco. He's still on Inters.
Around the outside?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, around the outside on S-Boy. S-Boy very, very early on the brakes. Rocco being forced out wide. Hand of ridge there from Rocco's driver. S-Boy again forcing him off track. Little bit of contact. Deneen on super softs, I may add, as well. He's going to be coming out just ahead of this. I think he's just out the first corner now.
Hand up there from Rocco.
S-Boy gets a better run out, but I don't know. It's looking a bit thingy. Montana's in the pits.
Can't work
And
out
Glock's
if
in as well.
Rocco squeezing.
Oh, Rocco's lost control of the car! Oh my god!
That was not right at all there from Rocco. I think he's waiting up. He is, yeah. He just.
Lawman's is out.
Too much to have. S-Boy's stopped.
What?
Well, stopped on track.
Well, that's strange.
To a complete standstill.
Oh, VSC!
Oh.
Second VSC of the race. And Matthias has got past S-Boy. Yeah. Almost like he disconnected for a little bit. Well, VSC is out, and that has brought a change into the thingy. Track drying. Still, though.
This has not helped Montana or Punisher, though.
This has helped I think it's helped Montana more than it has helped Punisher. Because Punisher's still got a pit, of course. Montana can get those tyres up to speed. And there was already a dry line forming.
Good choice here. No, VSC's ended, isn't it?
Yeah, VSC has ended.
Yeah. Okay.
The back underway. Rocco Onyxmer has pitted. And it looks like he's going to be getting ahead of Fidgeting Dragon here.
No, he's not. Not with hitting the wall twice like he has there.
Oh, very close. Still not DRS enabled, and look at Punisher on the back of Montana here, actually. I know he's got a pit still, but surely there's about a second delta either way at this moment in time. Punisher, but a much better. Oh! Fidgeting Dragon getting reset the track. Did you just see that?
Yeah.
What the hell?
And he's been passed by Glock.
And Punisher's gone past.
So
Punisher's going on the outside of Montana. Punisher,
on
will
the
they
Inters,
run
Inters are
out?
still
Yeah,
good.
Punisher. It's still Inters. But I think it's going to be Inters for another two, maybe another lap or two.
So when I said 24,
Fidgeting
yeah,
Dragon's parked it. He's pretty much out of this now.
that's boy.
Yeah, if you get lap 23, come on, lap 23. Don't fail me, DRS enabled. Come on. I'm just expecting it now. Rocco, Berra, S-Boy all in. Punisher's got ahead, but he's not pulling away. And in fact, he's losing those tyres. He is losing those tyres.
He'll pit now.
He has to pit. He has to come in. Yeah, he's in. Deneen now is... Deneen's in third.
Second. Oh no, he is. Yeah,
Yeah, he's going to be in third, because Miles, he's a turn forward, that is. DRS enabled, Matthias has got a troop round. He's the only one out on Inters apart from J. Luke's AI.
Told you that 24.
Well, technically it's lap 23 for these guys, so... Or for Matthias, certainly, yeah. For Matthias, it's still lap 23. So there's Montana.
Yeah, but the race is on lap 24, so...
Well, it's on lap 25, actually, so we're both wrong.
So who's Montana got next? Like,
Fidgeting Dragon for tyres.
Did it crash out?
More than likely, I would guess. Punisher got out about 17 seconds behind Montana, by the way, out of his pit stops, for anyone that is keeping up with that. 5 seconds stop, go for Onyx speeding into the pit lane. Why is he pitted again? Matthias coming out the pit. Rocco going through turn 1. Matthias has jumped him.
He was held there. 5 seconds stop there.
Onyx saying just stopping again, boring as fuck rest. Yeah, it has got a little bit tedious now in the last couple of laps or so. And after this race, I will give you a lot of information, so be at the ready for a lot of information to come your way. There's going to be updates to Dirt Rally 2.0, there's going to be updates to F1, I have already said earlier on in the stream, and there's going to be reminders to the GT3 guys. A Dragon Trail Seaside tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully our Welsh commentator is back. Oh! Rocco lined up a move on Matthias! Backs off.
Brewed out of nowhere. I'll tell you what,
Berra's on the back, yeah. Onyx on Storm as well. That is going to be a battle to watch out for. Rocco going side by side. He's going around the outside of turn 1, is he? Is he? Is he? Is he? Is he? Matthias gets the better one out though.
And DRS. That's unfortunate.
And DRS, yeah. DRS running up the hill, of course. 3 DRS zones on this track. Rocco, have a go, Rocco. Do you know what? I wouldn't have done that.
Oh.
I would have tried to go switchback on him. Here comes Berra.
Here comes Berra.
That's going to cost him. Berra going double toe. Could he go down the inside of both? He is. He's going to try it. Oh, he's got one. But he hasn't got the other. Berra looking very racy, actually. Oh, and he's down the inside. Oh, contact.
No. Well held. Well held.
And Rocco well recovered there as well. Just made a little bit of a mistake. He tries to launch it. Tries to take advantage of Berra going wide, and he has. He's got the move done. I may also add that Onyx has gone past Storm. But here comes Berra back at him down the inside. Oh, both keeping it within track limits. Both keeping it within track limits again, just about. Whoa. Berra getting a better run out though. DRS enabled, and there he goes, shooting off into the distance. But Rocco's going to pick up the DRS here though.
That's no curry.
You smell curry? You're having curry, I'm guessing? But Berra is pulling away. What's happening to Rocco? Oh, he's getting lapped! He's getting lapped! I was wondering what the blue flags were for.
I puncture for a second there.
I was wondering what the blue flags were for there. Jesus Christ. Berra's got to let Montana through. Let's go on board with Montana to have a look at this. That's Matthias ahead. Berra gets out of the way, yeah. Matthias is next to get out of the way. So essentially it's going to be the top 3 on the same lap and then the rest being lapped. Is what's going on in this race. But I think that this social race, just to come on to this, this social race I think highlights the difference between A-League and B-League.
Yeah.
A clear race pace difference.
Montana's in S-League.
Montana's in S-League. Yeah. But we're still going to be running the same system, obviously, like we did for the first season on F1 2018. But is Berra? No, Berra's closing up on Montana here. Go for it if he wants to. Yeah, but
do you know what? He's going to use Montana here. He's going to use Montana to get past Matthias.
He hasn't got him. He's not going to get Montana down here.
No, like what I mean.
Yeah, he is closing into Matthias.
Matthias is going to get the blue flags, and Berra's going to sneak through with Montana.
How's Montana going to get the blue flags? It's pulling away from Rocco actually as well. But Berra's doing very well. He's running in the dirty air. And how on earth is he keeping up with Montana? And he's just beginning to lose a little bit of time to Matthias.
Montana nearly had a moment there.
I thought Rocco was going to go for a bit of a half spin through the final corner. Rocco now coming back on Berra. Running down the straight at 6/10. And Rocco actually not using up any ERS down the straight there. Nothing really developing in behind. Apologies to the drivers I affected with my pure ability tonight. No practice and disappointing quality led to some rash moves and mistakes which affected you guys. My apologies. That is from Fidgeting Dragon. And I highlighted that I think in qualifying that he had no practice as well. So if he had a little bit of practice I think he would have been a lot fresher and less ring rusty coming into tonight's race. But it's a good way to get him back into the groove this. We just want to keep our drivers circulating around.
There's Matthias. Matthias has let Montana go.
He has, but is he going to pull away from Berra? He's on a different compound of tyre. Matthias on the softs, Berra on the supers. And Rocco on the supers. In fact, the whole field apart from Matthias on the supers. Glock picks up a 3-second time penalty. Onyx trying to close in on S-Boy. Oh, Berra very late on the brakes, going into turn 1. That's going to compromise his run, surely.
Yeah, he's overdriving. He's also ruining his front 2 tyres because he is locking up and understeering.
It'll be his front left, really, that gets more degradation rather than his front right.
Yeah.
Especially through the middle sector.
He's got DRS, but so can Matthias.
Rocco's got DRS, but he's not even using anything. Thank you to the 3 viewers that are trooping on watching this. Lap 30 out of 36, I think they've got... Yeah, I'm not one of them, I'm on the Discord, so... But yeah, I think people have probably got bored. They thought, oh, it's going to be a brilliant first half for the rest. We've still got battles going on if you want to tune back in.
I don't know who you're saying that to, James. There's only 3 people watching.
The 3 people might turn into 10, that's the thing. Rocco picks up another 3-second time penalty in the background there. Oh. The tyre's running wide there. Berra is now getting him. That's J-Luke's AI getting in the way once again. Hopefully we see J-Luke and JB. Sadly, they didn't. Oh! Berra outbraking himself into the back of Matthias. He's got front wing damage in that left side end plate, I think.
Yeah, he has. J-Luke's AI, I think, just played a massive part there. He was too busy focusing on the double toe that he was getting and the AI.
Dirty air as well. Yeah, I think it was inevitable, really. But we're 5 laps away from crowning our first ever in-season social race winner. And that's Montana, continuing on his great form. Onyx Mer, sorry, has just got past S-Boy for 7th and 8th. They're having a seemingly good battle. Because I have just seen...
Here comes S-Boy on Onyx Mer. Down the start finish, he's going to go to the inside.
Oh, S-Boy down the inside. Oh, brilliant, brilliant through there. Onyx Mer sending that round the outside. Brilliant hold. Oh, Rocco sending it up on Bever. What a move. Bever's on the back of him though. Here we go. For 5th out on track. Bever could go switch back. Rocco, brilliant position of the car there. Brilliant. Bever's going to launch it. Bever's going to launch it. Rocco, oh, again. Great positioning. This is what racing's made for in TFRL. Glock closing up as well on Storm. This is a separate battle going on. There's Punisher just ahead of them. Glock trying to go switch back on Storm here into turn 6. Oh, down the inside. Down the inside. Storm's got the better run out the corner though. Oh, this is brilliant action between all of them. And, oh, this is suddenly kicked off out of nowhere. Sorry to the 3 viewers that are still watching this. Probably thinking they're getting no action. I'm trying to enthuse it here. Glock trying to go for the move now on Storm. Much better run. He's going to get the move. He's going to get the move down the inside into turn 1. Is he? Is it? The camera pans away. He's got the move done. Storm just losing a little bit of control out of the car as well. Berra has got past Rocco. And Onyx, oh my god, Storm with the overspeed, just getting caught in the grass there a little bit. Helicopter cam helping us a little bit here. No way, no way's got. Oh wow, wow!
Did he just?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
I've just seen that was on helicopter cam as well. That was perfect from Glock. Beautiful move.
Oh, this boy get on the inside of Onyx. They're still there.
Oh,
still
contact!
Side by side.
Rocco and Berra's still going on as well. 5th and 6th. Goodness me. Who said the mid-pack battle was boring? Onyx Mer trying to get S-Boy here. As Stephen has pitted.
Storm's running wide now. He's making mistakes. He'll run wide again.
Punisher's closing up on S-Boy and Glock, I do believe, as well.
Oh, no,
Rocco on the outside on Berra.
Onyx Mer is round.
What happened?
Who was that? Who was that? Storm nearly into the back. He just got caught on the curb.
Oh, right. But Rocco trying to send it around the outside of Berra in the meantime into the hairpin. Didn't I say 3 viewers will turn into 10? Well, 9 in this case, but...
Oh.
Thank you to all of you who were tuning in for this great finale to this race. Rocco lining up a move on Berra. Here we go. Is he going to go for the move down the inside into the second to last corner? Rocco down the inside on Berra. Lovely move. He's got it done. Rocco, have a go. Rocco's back at it again. Berra, yeah, he's still there.
Rocco sideways. Oh, Rocco was very sideways there. Here comes
Berra closing up, Berra closing up, going up the inside now on lap 35 and 36. We'll keep an eye on that. Berra sends it up the inside.
And here comes Rocco.
This is the yo-yo effect happening here. Berra and Rocco, brilliant battle. This is a social race. I may remind you, Rocco not running any ERS down the straight. He's got 1% of ERS left. He's got to save that up. Goodness me.
Berra's gone wide.
Berra's gone wide. Rocco's got him.
And I'll tell you what, Matthias is getting past Montana.
Is Berra going to come back at Rocco here around the outside? Is he going to go switch back? He is going to go switch back. Camera just cuts away and Rocco keeps the position.
This is a good position for Berra. Berra's in a great position here.
Down the inside. Oh, Rocco though, hanging it around the outside.
Rocco's gone. He's now been released.
Yeah, Rocco now being released, but Berra's still on the back of him. He's got more ERS than him. He's got 25% more ERS, so he can use it up down the straight. Oh,
Rocco was sideways. Once again, Rocco
won
was
the final
sideways.
lap, I may add. We are on the final lap. Montana lean them on to the final lap, but Rocco and Berra is still this battle that is going on out on track. This has been phenomenal. Both
Now
of
the
them
only
picking up
battle.
3-second time penalties. Why is it that
It's
we
now the
come to
only battle on
Austria and
track.
it always delivers great action?
Here comes
Here
Barra,
comes
the
Berra.
overspeed.
Look at the overspeed. Can he get the car stopped in time? Yes, he can. Oh, fantastic again.
That's his position
Onyx
now.
Mer on
I'd be
Storm.
surprised.
Onyx Mer on Storm running down the, running up the hill into turn 2 or turn 3. Onyx Mer has got the
This will be
move
Storm
done.
at Onyx Mer. This will be Storm going at Onyx.
Yeah, Onyx has got past him though. Onyx has got past him.
Maybe it was a retake because trust
Storm!
me,
Look at
here
the
comes
overspeed on Storm! Look at the overspeed on Storm going around the outside! He's going around the outside of Onyx Mer! He's locked up
still
Onyx! And Storm trying to go switchback didn't quite work. Montana is coming around the final corner, by the way. Berra and Rocco still going at it. Montana comes across the line to win here. Rocco down the inside. This is it. This is it. Rocco's got him. Rocco's got fifth, has he? But watch out for the penalties.
Yeah.
Rocco. No, he doesn't. He picked up way too many penalties there.
Where's the Onyx Mer Storm battle? Here we go.
So Montana
no,
wins.
Onyx has done it now.
Punisher is second.
Onyx has got
Onyx
it down.
Mer and Storm, yeah, Onyx has got it done. Oh no, he hasn't! Oh, he has. He's got by a second. He's got by a
Oh my
second.
god, that was
Chaos.
way too close because the Glock stopped on the start-finish straight, so Storm's out.
Jesus
Well, not
Christ!
out, but they both crashed after the.
I've just realised actually Glock jumped Rocco on penalties as well.
Just waiting on Deneen here. Podium for
Deneen
Good.
coming across the line.
Watch, he's going to wipe out here. He's going to wipe out on the AI.
No, he hasn't. He's kept clear.
Oh my God.
Somebody's missing a rear wheel there on the right-hand side of the track. Goodness me.
What a thrilling end that was.
Oh. No, we haven't. That's it. That's it for the night.
Oh.
I know. I wish. Rocco apologising to Espo. That's good to see. On my thingy, the podium celebrations kick off. Sauber first and third here, with Punishers finishing second, of course. Montana winning and Deneen in third. Oh my god.
That was great. I like that.
That for a social race. I think Austria, I did well picking that track there. Lost it on the bump and was on the grass, says Rocco to S-Boy. Montana wins though here from Punisher. Deneen in third. I saw Matthias's mic come on in the top right there. I'm not sure what happened, but Matthias, I was just coming on to him actually, finishes in fourth. Berra in fifth, Glock in sixth, Rocco seventh, Onyx Mer eighth, Storm in ninth, and S-Boy filling out your top 10. As you're laughing at something.
Prince Philip, 97, has given up his driving license.
He has. I hope none of these guys give up their driving license because that was brilliant.
We've also got the iRacing Bathurst 12 Hour with Max Verstappen and Lando Norris at the moment.
Oh yeah, I was briefly watching that before we came live. Is Matthias here or have I got him muted? I've got him muted. Oh, what an idiot! What an idiot! There we go. He's here. Anyways.
Right, I'm going for dinner.
Okay. Hello?
Hello.
Hello! Oh, you're here. How'd you find that race?
Annoying.
Annoying. How come?
Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong.
Did you get caught up in that turn 2 absolute carnage that happened?
Yeah.
That was just
I did.
horrific. Absolutely horrific. But talk us through your race anyways.
Oh yeah, turn 2 happened. Then had to pit. Got under the safety car. Got an annoying drive-through penalty, which was bullshit to say the least. And
Yeah.
then had to pit again for inters. Had an annoying incident with Lomans because my wheel went to PS4 menu and my AI just turned into Lomans.
Oh, that's what happened there. Oh.
And yeah, from then on, just did my own race, and I think I had a touch with Rocco or Fidgeting Dragon, one of the two. One of the two. One of the two, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, then passed him and then came home for P4, having a nice battle with Montana at the end.
You are. You look like you were quicker than him at the end there.
Nah, that's just the DRS.
But yeah, that is probably not a fair assessment on your part, anyways. But Japan next week. Are you here for that?
Yep.
You're here. How do you rate your chances around there?
Points maybe, but not more than that.
Points maybe. Well. Thank you very much. You're free to go.
Yep.
Oh dear. See ya. Anyways, as I will wrap up this stream now, I will come on to a little bit more housekeeping for you guys. I'm going to consider over the next day whether to open sign-ups for F1 next season on Monday, or that we should wait until the 25th of Feb. Please provide me your feedback on that. It's much appreciated if you do provide feedback on that. There's going to be a lot more going on in TFRL next season than there was this season, and there still is this season, of course. Give you an update on Dirt Rally 2.0. Now, the car list has been released. And looking at the car list that we've currently got on offer, and looking at the sign-ups we've currently received, we are currently on course for possibly running 2 championships. Whether this is 2 tiers of 1 championship or 2 separate championships is to be decided. But our current thinking is Rallycross Championship to happen and a Historic Rally Championship to happen as well. And there'll be more information released about that in due course, especially with regards to the calendar, because I do not know what is on Dirt Rally 2.0 coming into this race anyways. Sign-ups are open. We are going to be hopefully spreading the word out through our social medias, of course, Twitter, Discord, PSN. Make sure if you do want to join up that you do complete the form to the best of your ability, because it's just an initial sign up, it's just to get numbers and whatever. But put down your interest. If anybody does want the form, I can send it to them after this. And evaluation of drivers, just coming onto that for Dirt Rally, it's going to run the same process as F1, as GT Sport, or certainly for F1 anyways. We are going to be doing time trial laps. We're going to be judging people based on their pace and based on their racecraft, of course, which is everything that is at the heart of what TFRL does. We want to maintain our high standards, and I think through this Dirt Rally 2.0 provides something very different to our drivers, to our community, of course, but also provides something brand new, and that is what we are most excited about. I'm going to be leading Dirt Rally 2.0 for now. I will be appointing a couple of admins alongside me to work alongside me with regards to calendar, with regards to stewarding, etc, etc. So keep an eye out on that in the coming days and weeks. And my final point that I want to come on to is, apart from another, we are going to be running a new league on F1, by the way, which should be announced very, very soon. I'm hoping to announce it on Monday, just finalising the details for that. I can't give anything away. People might know what it is. But my final thing that I want to come on to before we end is GT3 tomorrow. We're Dragon Trail Seaside. Communication will be pointed out in the PSN chat and the Discord chat as per usual. I will release a message out early tomorrow morning. I'm going to be out for a little of the afternoon, but it shouldn't impact on any of the racing that goes on. I should be back well in time for 6 o'clock when we are going to be starting the Pro-Am. series, and then following on shortly after, about 7:15, is going to be the Pro series. As my voice goes, Dragon Trail Seaside, get preparing around there, because I think it's going to be some fantastic racing going on. Championship standings, I will release them tomorrow. Team standings, I forgot to do, so I'll work on them as well. But apart from that, I'm not sure if there's any questions for me or anything in the YouTube stream. Let me have a look at anything that could be going on. Let's have a look. I'll be racing with the Fansec wheel after Mexico, so watch out for me next season. Is there a Project Cars 2 League coming? Now, that is something that has been worked on behind the scenes. I will be honest and truthful about that. It is something that has been worked on behind the scenes. We are currently analysing different options regarding to Project Cars 2, and whether that is going to be... We've got, I think, 3 options at the minute that are most popular amongst the admins anyways. Touring cars, IndyCar, and a potential World Endurance Championship running. Only problem is we've only got 16 driver slots and then 2 spectator slots, so there's only 18 people allowed in the lobby. Comparing that to PC, obviously they've got 32, so we'll try and make do with that. But Project Cars, if I can put a date on it, I can probably say late March, early April for Project Cars 2. But they are going to be, I'm going to be working on the plans for that, and I hope to be appointing admins for that shortly as well. So that's just clear up things on Project Cars 2. That's it. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.